Jesus knows our every weakness. Take it to the Lord in prayer.
When the morning came, all the chief priests and elders of the people planned together against Jesus to put him to death. And when they had bound him, they led him away to the hall of judgment and delivered him to Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor. They themselves did not go into the judgment hall, lest they should be ceremonially defiled, for they wanted to eat the Passover supper. So Pilate came out to them and said, "What charge do you bring against this man?" They answered and said to him, "If he were not a wrongdoer, we would not have delivered him to you." Then Pilate said to them, "Take him and judge him according to your law." But the people said to him, "It is not lawful for us to put any man to death." Pilate went back into the judgment hall and called Jesus to him and said to him, "Are you the king of the Jews?" Jesus said to him,
"Are you asking me this for yourself, or did others say this about me?"
Pilate said, "Your own nation and the chief priests had delivered you to me. What have you done?" Jesus answered,
"My kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, my servants would have fought against my being delivered to the people. No, my kingdom is elsewhere."
Then Pilate said to him, "Are you a king then?" Jesus answered,
"You say I am a king? To this end was I born, and for this cause I came into the world, that I should testify to the truth. Everyone who is on the side of truth listens to my voice."
And Pilate said to him, "What is truth?" Then Pilate went out again to the people and said to them, "I find in him no fault at all. But you have a custom that I should release to you one prisoner at the Passover. Do you wish, therefore, that I release to you Jesus?" The chief priests and elders persuaded the people that they should ask for a notable prisoner, Barabbas, and put Jesus to death. So they all cried out, saying, "Not this man, but Barabbas." Barabbas was a robber and a murderer. As Pilate was sitting on the judgment seat, his wife sent a message to him saying, "Have nothing to do with that just man, for I have suffered many things this day in a dream concerning him." So Pilate asked them again, "Which of the two shall I release to you, Barabbas or Jesus, which is called Christ?" And they said, "Barabbas." So Pilate said, "What shall I do then with Jesus, that is called Christ?" And they all said, "Let him be crucified." And the governor said, "Why? What evil has he done?" But they cried out all the more, saying, "Let him be crucified." So Pilate, seeing that he could not prevail on them, and that there was an uproar, took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, "I am innocent of the blood of this just person." Then all the people answered and said, "Let his blood be on us and on our children." And the voices of them and of the chief priests prevailed. And Pilate gave sentence that it should be as they required. And he released Barabbas to them and delivered Jesus to be crucified. Then the soldiers of the governor took Jesus into the common hall and brought to him a band of soldiers. They stripped him and put on him a scarlet robe. Having braided a crown of thorns, they put it upon his head and a reed in his right hand. They bowed the knee before him and mocked him, saying, "Hail, King of the Jews!" They spat upon him and struck him with their hands. Taking the reed, they struck him upon the head. And after they had mocked him, they took the robe off him and put his own clothes on him. Then they led him away to crucify him.
All my trials, Lord, soon be over. Too late, my brother.